One moment I was worried about my biochemistry exam, and the next I'm getting my mugshots taken. And that's how I gave my brother trust issues with myself. You were just preparing me for a criminal record 5 minutes ago, and now I'm released from Harvard? I was giving future doctor, they were capturing a future felon. A Netflix thriller. So it all started 10 minutes before my biochemistry exam. That moment when everybody should have been flipping pages faster than lightning, my friend slides in like a Bollywood villain and whispers to me, "Hey, it's Eid. Everything will be closed. There's nothing to do here. Let's go home." I have thought about not going home from a month ago, and this person slides in a minute ago, and instead of thinking twice, I blink twice, and I'm like, okay, why am I so weak to peer pressure? Because it hits me like a shopping sale. I don't need it, I can't afford it, yet I'm still in. And the next thing I know, I'm running around like I'm a contestant in a shopping show and grabbing clothes, chargers, brushes, and oh yeah, how can I forget the main problem, my real human bone sets. Did I know it was illegal to take bone sets across international borders? No. But did I pack it like a pair of socks? Yes, I did. Only I would think it's a brilliant idea to cross international borders with bone sets. But then again, I had a valid reason as well. We had vivas as soon as we came back, and I thought I would just get the vibe of studying at home by taking it, which I never did actually, but still. I reached the Bangladesh-Indian border with bones chilling in my bag, and the police officer sees the bone set, and he's like, are these real bones? And me lying like I'm an absolute liar. Nah sir, totally fake, plastic, from Amazon maybe. And they just nod and let me through.
Another day, another sleigh. Period.
Smooth sailing, I feel. Oh sweet summer child, little did I know. I reached the Bhutan side of the border, and boom, plot twist. The terminal staff think of me as a VIP, and they give me my own assistant to guide me through the terminal when I have passed through it 100 times. And I'm like, bro, chill, I'm Bhutanese with just good skin. And then I make a swift pass through it with all the guidance, but my poor brother is left behind with my luggage, which contains the infamous bone set. And now the terminal staff make him open the bag, and then everything freezes. The people walking past the terminal give my brother the bombastic side eye.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Bombastic criminal side eye. Let me give you another context to it. Actually, I was carrying bones of the inferior extremities, which contains femur, tibia, and stuffs. And in Bhutanese religion, they make this instrument like a trumpet from the femur, which is used for religious purpose. It is called kangdung in Bhutanese language, but I don't know what it is called in English. So yeah, that piece was there in my luggage. That's why people were giving him the bombastic side eye. A little boy wearing round glasses who could be fit to be modern day Mahatma Gandhi became a bone smuggler. And meanwhile I'm waiting outside the terminal. For 30 minutes I was waiting because I didn't know what was happening inside. I had no clue. I was just waiting and waiting and waiting. After straight 30 minutes, my brother arrives, and I realize he's not alone. He has somebody by his side, and I'm like, where did this guy get a bodyguard for himself in 30 minutes from? And after a minute, I realized that I'm going to jail. Not actual jail, but still I'm going to the police. They had brought me to a police station in the side terminal. And now what would a normal person do when faced with such situations? They will freak out, they will be scared, they will turn black and blue. But for me, freaking out was low-key. The high-key were my thoughts. I was like, Bro, is this the origin of my villain era?
It's a brand new day and the mortal world is at peace. But not for long.
Am I the anti-hero now? Am I officially a criminal now? Who thinks that when they are faced with such situations? Only me. Imagine getting your mugshots taken and thinking that, wow, I'm an official criminal now. I had turned from a future doctor to a future Netflix documentary suspect. And now came the time for mugshots. For people who don't know what mugshots are, they are the shots taken with small board in your hand with your name, age, and stuff like that, and they take it from all angles. So I was taking that, and in actual mugshots, people look like they have just escaped a dorm fire. But me, I was wearing this big hoop earrings, a collar shirt, hair out like this itself, with sunglasses on and everything. Like, see, this was me. At least I looked cute in my mugshots. Can't say the same about my decisions. And then to free me from that situation, I needed a letter from my college stating that I was allowed to carry bone sets out of the borders. But then it was Eid, my college was closed and nobody was picking up. And another alternative I had was I could get a letter from the medical institution in Bhutan to prove that I'm a medical student and I'm allowed to do all this stuff. But it was already 5 and offices in Bhutan had already closed by 4. So yeah, I was stuck there writing statements and thinking if I'd ever make it home. Suddenly my phone beeps. A private number, a familiar voice, calm and collected. Let's name him Mr. X. He asks me what's going on and I tell him the full story, and he's like, give the phone to the police officer, and I give the phone to the officer. And suddenly the atmosphere turns heavier and the police officer's voice turns softer. When the call ends, so does my villain era. Suddenly, I'm no longer a suspect. I'm a future doctor. The police officer goes, you have such a soft voice. That's why you're becoming a doctor. When I visit you one day, please don't inject me with the wrong injections. This was just mere protocols. And I'm like, oh, sir, you were just prepping me for a criminal record 5 minutes ago and now I'm in news from Harvard? Anyways, after that Oscar-worthy escape, I get into a taxi to go to Thimphu and surprise my mom. And plot twist, when I reach there, she has already packed her bags and she's ready for a trip to Bangladesh to come find me. Why? Because I didn't pick up my phone for one freaking day. She had her bags packed, taxis booked, ready to launch a search party. I walk in and she's like, I thought you were kidnapped. And I'm like, ha 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 ha. Post the police trauma, like, surprise. And yeah, she didn't laugh. She nearly disowned me. So yeah, checklist. Got my first mugshots taken, got nearly arrested, pulled a bone heist, and nearly gave my mom a heart attack. That's why I'm the reason they invented what not to do list. Finally, if you enjoyed this videos, do hit the like, comment, and subscribe for more mess that I absolutely didn't ask for. Toodles!